Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. After we have discussed that the different terminologies that is used in a combination of contracts in the juristic literature, like safaqa, safaqatain fi safqa, bayatain fi baya, bayatain fi safqa, and the juristic have also discussed about this topic using various terms like ittihadu safqa, tafriqu safqa, تفرق الصفقة then تعدد الصفقة ترديد الصفقة. We have already discussed and explained with examples these terminologies in our previous lectures and discussion. Now, for you, it is suggested that the two readings. One is the sure that this is the AAOIFI Sharia standard number 25, and the other is the combination of contracts concept. That is an article written by Muhammad Arbuna. So Burhan Arbuna. It is an excellent article that is suggested for you viewers that to read that article. It will be very beneficial for you. Now let's start. We are moving forward toward AAOIFI Sharia standard number 25. So before going to start this this standard, let's define that what is the combination of contract. So the meaning of this combination of contract, ijtima'ul uqud, is combining two or more than two contracts in a way that each contract may remain independent of each other is known as combination of contracts in modern Islamic banking and finance. Because though the combination of contract is not a new concept or an innovative concept of this modern era, rather you will find this terminology ijtima'ul uqud in the previous literature, classical juristic Islamic jurisprudence literature, that the jurists have already discussed upon this. But the modern in this modern times, this debate has become broadened that the combination is more than two, three, or the four कंपाउंड प्रोडक्ट्स यू कैन से दैट मुरक्कब उकूद, जिसके अंदर हम कहते हैं कि अब आप एक प्रोडक्ट के ऊपर कोई एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के ऊपर प्रोडक्ट नहीं बनाते सिर्फ सलम पर, सिर्फ मुशारका पर, बल्कि अब आपको जो है वो मुख्तलिफ 3 4 5 कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स को साथ मिलाकर कंबाइन करके कोई एक प्रोडक्ट आपको देनी पड़ती है. तो ये ज़माना जो है इंडस्ट्रियल ज़माना है, फाइनेंस डाइवर्स हो चुकी है. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दिस कम्प्लेक्स नेचर ऑफ द फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम and there is a competitive also conventional banking and the financial system, it is mandatory for Islamic banking and finance to compete them to introduce the innovative products like the contracts which is designed by combining 2 to 3 contracts, like diminishing musharka, which is designed on the basis of shirkatul milk. Then it is also can be built on the shirkatul aqd, and also after that there is a sale contract, then lease contract, then the sale contract. So these are the 3 contracts combined together, then there is a diminishing musharka. But what will be the principles and rules of combining these contracts? AAOIFI, which is a renowned and a prominent institutions whose headquarters is situated in Bahrain, they have a Sharia standard. So they have prepared a separate sole Sharia standard number 25. So we are going to explain in this video, in this series, the Sharia standard number 25. So this is the definition of ijtima'ul uqud. Now, to differentiate from ijtima'ul uqud, because this ijtima'ul uqud concept is very related, there is a minute difference between the other term, that is ishtiratul aqd fil aqd, mean contingency between the contracts. What is the meaning of ishtiratul aqd fil aqd? If execution or non-executions of a contract depends upon the execution or non-execution of an other contracts, then it would be considered ishtiratul aqd fil aqd, the contingency between the contracts. Simple example is that If a person says, I sell you my commodity on the condition that you will rent your car to me, you will sell your house to me, on the condition that you will give your commodity to me. So there are two conditions. I will sell you. This is this is I sold you my commodity. This is one contract. The other is contract is condition. So both contract are tied up together with a condition. So if other guy will not execute the contract with you, then you will not execute the contract with him. So this is the contingency between the contracts. एक अक्त को दूसरे अक्त के साथ इस तरह मशरूत कर देना कि अगर एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं होगा तो दूसरा भी नहीं होगा, अगर एक होगा तो फिर दूसरा भी होगा। तो यानी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट का होना या न होना, इसका इन्हसार जो है वो दोनों कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स में से किसी एक के होने या न होने पर हो, तो हम कहते हैं कि ये दो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स के दरमियान डिपेंडेंसी क्रिएट हो गई है। सो दिस सिचुएशन इज नोन एज इश्तिरातुल अक्द फिल अक्द। On the other hand, ijtima'ul uqud, ijtima'ul uqud says that there should be combination of the contracts without any such tied up, without connection between two of them. So ये कंबाइनिंग ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कहलाता है कि आप उनके दरमियान किसी किस्म का जो है वो इश्तरात का कैफियत पैदा ना हो, शर्त की कैफियत पैदा ना हो। आप दो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट को, दो से ज्यादा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट को इकट्ठा कर लें तो वो इंडिपेंडेंट हो, आपस में डिपेंडेंसी ना हो। अब वो इज्तिमाउल उकूद कैसा होता है? So this is the basic difference between ijtima'ul uqud and ishtiratul aqd fil aqd. Actually, the jurists have described what is the meaning of the shart when we say that the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, prohibited from sale with shart. That shart, that is not a general meaning. That is a specific meaning, because every condition is not prohibited in sale. There are some specific conditions which are prohibited in sale. So what is that? For example, one type is ancillary condition. Ancillary conditions mean which conditions make contracts irregular. Like the seller says that I sold this commodity to you on the condition you will not sell it further. So this condition is against the demand of the sale contract. So what is the demand of sale contract? Sale contract's demand is that when buyer bought a commodity, now he has right upon the commodity whatever he want to do with that commodity. If he want to use himself, okay, he is free. If he want to sell it further, he is free. If he want to donate it, he is free. But this condition is not making him free. When the guy says that I will sell you commodity on the condition you will not sell it further, so this condition is against the demand of the contract. So that is why this is known as ancillary condition. मुक्तज़ाए अक्द के खिलाफ शर्त लगाना, अक्द के तकाजे के खिलाफ शर्त लगाना। अक्द का तकाजा तो ये कहता है कि एक आदमी ने जब कोई चीज खरीदी है, अब उसकी मर्जी वो उसके साथ जो कुछ भी करे, लेकिन अगर फिरोख्त करने वाला शर्त लगा दे कि तुम ये नहीं करोगे, तुम वो नहीं करोगे, तो ये अक्द के तकाजे के खिलाफ शर्त है। तो जो हदीस में मना किया गया है दैट सेल और शर्त को जमा ना करो, तो बुनियादी तौर पर उससे मुराद ये है कि ऐसी शर्त ना लगाओ जो अक्द के तकाजे के खिलाफ हो। Not to stipulate a condition that is against the demand of the contract. So this is the meaning of the hadith in which the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, prohibited from combining sale with the condition. Same as sometimes the conditions are stipulated against the commercial and the customary practices. So those conditions are also prohibited, not allowed to put conditions against the customary practices. So this is basically the prohibition of the conditioning. If a person says that I sell you commodity on the condition you pay the price at the spot. Yes, no, this condition is permissible. Why? Because the seller is going to sell the commodity with the purpose that he will receive money. So if he says that you pay the price, this is the condition, so this condition is valid because this condition is securing the contract. This condition is actually going facilitating and guiding, leading toward the completion of the contract actually. So that is why such conditions are not prohibited. So this is the difference between ijtima'ul uqud and ishtiratul aqd, and this is the true meaning of ishtiratul aqd.